Test, test, 1, 2. Happy Halloween from the AAA rink here at Iceline in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Tonight, your Kennett Blue Demons will face off against the Downingtown East Cougars. A pleasant good evening and welcome to our coverage of Kennett hockey. Alongside Kevin Mott and hopefully a soon arriving Brian Cardillo, I'm Ed Henry. Our season started on Monday and Kennett is off to a good start, defeating Radnor by a score of 4-1. As always, number 31, Aiden Mott, put on a show, stopping 25 of 26 shots with only one getting past him, and that was on a Radnor power play. At the other end of the ice, Luke Ganley came out swinging with 3 goals, picking up an early hat trick. Also making the score sheet, Aiden Savory had a goal, and Brian Neiman, Matt Schillinger, Ben Fisher, and Lucas Mott with a pair of assists. Tonight, it's the Downingtown East Cougars. They had their season opener last night, dropping one to their hometown rivals, Downingtown West, by a score of 5-0. As you can see, pregame skate is underway. They'll be wrapping up shortly. And I can see Mr. Cardillo in his bright yellow jacket as he's getting ready to climb up the ladder and join us here. Hope everyone enjoyed the little intro video we added to it. I'm always trying to look to add new things each and every season. There's the buzzer ending the pregame skate.
Yeah, come on. You knew he was coming back. Hey.
And there he is.
How's it going?
All is good.
All right. The weekend can begin now. This is fantastic. Friday night. Does it get any better?
Not that I know of. I mean, it's Halloween.
Yep. I'm surprised you're here. I'm not going to lie to you. I figured you might be, scaring kids. I saw that footage with you as Pennywise. That was disturbing.
Well, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right.
Yeah, and you do it right.
Well, I will be reprising my Pennywise costume one more time. We have a final haunted wash that's at the Gibbsboro Car Wash location in Gibbsboro, New Jersey. So should anybody be out, and I guess in the hockey world, if you're out visiting the Flyers skate zone where they practice, we're 5 minutes from there. So,
you know what? And I'm going to go ahead and I'll give you a shameless plug. So I was getting my car ready to try to trade in. I had to make it look nice. Guess where I went? Go green.
If you're looking to make it nice.
And I went with the big package. I went with the full board. Oh, yeah, the one all the way to the left.
Big spender.
You know what? It was a bargain. Car looked great. Even my daughter, who doesn't notice these things, my daughter goes, what's different? The car looks nice. So there you go. Shameless plug. I also love Ferraris, so if Ferrari's listening, I am still up for a lease that I'd be happy to drive for a couple months. No big deal. Even a week. A week with a Ferrari. So if you're listening, Ferrari.
Well, I don't know about Ferrari, But if you haven't noticed that we have one of our sponsors this year is Wistar Motors.
Oh, that place is sick.
Oh, yes.
They have a ridiculous collection there.
I drove past the other day. I'm hoping to get a chance to stop by and have a chat with them.
You know what? Likewise. I want to do that.
And there we go. Puck is down, and first period here for the second game for Kennett is underway. Puck down in the Kennett end. Downingtown with it behind. Kennett ends up coming away with it. Ben Fisher lost it for a second, but gets it to Ganley. Ganley has it checked away from him at the blue line. In the other direction they go. Latch gains the zone, takes the shot, was headed wide. Mott gets a glove on it, into the corner. Walk behind, Downingtown takes over there. Nichols rolls out in front, looking for some open space. Mott forces him out of the zone. Latch come together and ends up out in the neutral zone, goes back to Neiman. That was behind him, he couldn't do much with that. Franciscus will put one high in the air and head off on a change. Kennett will have an opportunity to clear. Mott moves it out to the middle, but that gets away from him. Puck chop there.
Big hit.
Bit a little body contact.
That was a have a seat, little boy.
Yeah. Town will roll behind their own net. It's Braden Lees. Front of their board, they try to get it to the middle. Ends up with a stick of Roberts. And they'll move it out. Esposito with some speed comes in, takes the shot, finds the corner, and scores. So Downingtown draws first blood here. Oh, realizing my clock's not running. So early here in the first.
Kind of fluky. Caught him off guard.
DeWitt shields it just inside the blue line of his end. He'll jab for it. Finally forced deep into the Kennett zone. Savory back to it. Tries to center it. That one gets tipped. Bodies come together. Finally, Kennett's able to move it out. Savory at center ice. He'll just flip one towards the net. Flutie will just move that aside. Both teams will make some player changes.
Here's our freshman line.
Puck goes in on an icing. And that'll give me a half a second to figure out why my clock is not running. See,
I'm going to go ahead and say this is the tallest all-freshman line in the league. I think it's safe to say. Tinney is a strong, he's got to be at least 6'3", 6'4". I think Smart, Henry Small, he's got to be close to 6 foot. And they're stepping right in as for true freshmen here. True freshmen, like it's college and they're doing the red shirts. I mean, what am I saying?
offensive zone face-off for Kennett. Win it up, Schillinger. Puck goes just wide. They'll work for it and up to the corner. Cardell is able to keep it in.
Good job by Schillinger.
Right out in front, but Downingtown captain's in good position, and they'll move it out.
Get a D-zone face-off here after a Downingtown shot. A little change for Kennett.
Sounds like the microphone below us is on.
Yeah. Yep.
There we go. We'll get the clock caught up and give you an accurate time in a few seconds. Ganley all the way out looking for Mott.
Wow.
He's got him. He's got a step in front. Mott comes in, takes the shot, and it goes wide.
Wow.
Net comes off.
I'll tell you what, that pass from Ganley, I mean, he threaded the needle. That was a tough one because the Downingtown was all over Mott. Great pass. Mott was looking for a little bit of something here because he got pulled down, went right into the net.
Puck ends up on Ganley's stick. He'll just roll it down low. Fisher's there to go right back to Ganley. Ganley gets double teamed. Up the boards, and they're able to get it past. Joust for it. Francisco and Fisher. Rolled behind. Mott picks it up in the corner. They wedge him off the play. After a few attempts, Lat, he tries to put it in, but ends up hitting Farrell.
He just drilled his own player.
And Farrell, you could tell he felt that.
Well, the whole bench just went
groaned.
Oh.
Fisher knocks it down to the blue line. He gets taken over there. Mott comes to help out. Has to wait for his team to get on sides. He gets taken down, and there is an arm going up.
Yep.
And with that, well, Kennett is going on the power play.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Mr. Henry, you never cease to amaze. Always up in your game. That's just what you do.
So Kennett on the power play, 2 minutes with an opportunity to tie this game. 2:50 is on the game clock. We're getting caught up here. After the face-off, over to Ganley. Surveying.
I like this umbrella right now.
Back to Mott. He'll put one towards the net. That one gets deflected up into the glass. Fisher in the corner. They'll dig for it. Kennett's able to come out with it. Downingtown tries to come in. They get almost knocked Mott down, but he stays with it. Into the corner. Cardillo harassed along the line, but keeps it in. Ends up on the stick of Latch, and he'll clear it out. He was looking for Nichols. Aiden reverses it to his brother. Lucas with some open space. He'll cruise through center ice and in. Makes a move at the circle, tries to go in on the side of the net. Flutie had an answer. Carrillo keeps it in at the point, but nothing but dark blue jerseys there, so the other direction. Nichols with it, takes a short-handed opportunity. Mott gloves it, but he'll keep the play going. Lucas gains the zone, puts on the brakes. Gets it to Fisher, he gets shouldered off the play along the boards. And they'll clear it out. 40 seconds to go in the power play for Kennett. Ganley gains, takes a quick shot, that one's blocked. Ciarzali's over to Savory, he puts one towards the net. Oh, looked like
I don't know how he got that, to be honest. That was a heck of a shot. They really moved the puck well, that little sequence there. You know, and looking back at Aiden a few plays ago, I mean, it's like having a third defenseman there.
Face off goes and splits the defenseman, so Kennett has to chase it back through the neutral zone. Oscar will get it to Neiman. Kicks it to a stick and turns around. Savory had a wall of Downingtown players, so retreated. Brown tried to get one over to Savory. That was red, but they were able to go the other direction. Neiman gains the zone. Power play is over. Outlet all the way down. They've got a player up front. Gets in. Mott makes the initial save and keeps it out.
Oh, nice play. Nice save. Downingtown sprung that player.
He didn't have much room to gather that and take a step, but he found it.
He found it. That's right.
Face off in the Kennett end, gets batted around, bounces up in front,
what a weird
and it
bounce.
gets a weird bounce and ends up in the back of the net.
What a weird bounce that was. Well, I was going to see that.
Oh.
You got that? No? Ah. oh, yeah. Nope, that's... Well,
so off an awkward bounce.
We have not seen Kennett in this position in quite some time. So this could be a very early test to see what they're made of.
Latch with it, goes across. That one gets cut off.
Downingtown East goal,
Fisher stole it. He'll roll it down for Mott. Mott behind the net. Tried to put it out in front. That one's cut off. Nichols had it knocked off of his stick. Battle for it at the circle. Ends up back on the stick of Nichols. He couldn't get much on that shot. He was checked. Good feed there. Mott's got a step. He's got Latch with him. Takes the shot and hits the pipe.
Wow. I'm stepping all over your excitement, but holy cow. I mean, that rang off that pipe.
I don't think if you were not broadcasting this, you'd have heard it at home.
I think you're right.
It's a big opportunity for Kennett, but the iron denies this goal.
Oh, boy. Got to go faster on that pass over. I like the idea, but you got to make sure that you don't have somebody coming to the point.
Try to get it up there. That gets by the point and down. Padillo's got a race over. He's got a ton of Downingtown players chasing. Off the boards, ends up on the stick of Mott. Feathered up to Ganley. He'll gain the zone. He gets team, still stays with it, takes the shot, and scores!
Well, that's a Ganley goal if I've ever seen one. What a great effort. He had a Downingtown player draped all over him. I mean, what a goal. What a goal. Well, that is a heck of a way to answer after that second fluky goal by Downingtown. Get a little wind in their sails.
So Kennett cuts the deficit in half. Early face-off ends up right back on the stick of Mott. He'll just peel back and look for some open space. In the slot, takes the shot, hits a body, stays out. Ganley worked in the corner. He'll roll it down low. Fisher will chase, gets beat to that play. Kept in the zone. Mott back to Ganley. He's got some room. Back to the middle.
Oh! Great pass. Looks like a defender got in the way of that one.
Bounced out to the middle. They'll battle for it at center ice. Ends up going into the Kennett end. And he rolls it up, but Downingtown's there at the point to keep it in. Worked at the blue line, stays in the zone. Another opportunity, still can't get it out. Nichols harassed, gets checked off the plays. The puck rolls behind the net. Ganley will roll it up the glass. That gets by everybody and down. Mott racing to get to it. He's got Latch, but can't get by him. Latch tries to home run pass to Franciscus, who's on the blue line, but couldn't handle that one. Back out in front.
Good job by Schillinger there. Get that puck out of there.
From behind, good opportunity right in front. Aiden slides across and makes a save.
That was point blank, missed assignment right there. Good save by Aiden once again. What is it, pulling the bacon out of the fire? What's the Listen, you'll get a lot of sayings out of me. None of them will be correct.
That's all right.
Yeah.
As long as we get a lot of sayings. we'll take quantity over quality.
Well, I'll give you that. I'll tell you, it's kind of fun watching. You know, you look at some of these players. We've been watching them over the years. Savory's definitely he's got a jump in his step this year. He's obviously been working out over the summer because his speed is it's impressive.
That one sent the length of the ice, ends up on net, so no icing. Puck sat right out in front. Savory jumps on it, takes the shot, and kicking out to make the save is Flutie. Puck right in the middle. Savory with it again. Turnaround goes off a body and stays wide. One gets by Serzales in the corner. Franciscus was waiting to get to it, but we get a whistle from behind the play. Roughing call.
Nope. Oscar's a little fired up. He's got the attention of the ref now, so he's going to want to watch himself, because as soon as you get in there, you can hear the ref saying, "You want one? You want another one?" Then you know he's going to have zero tolerance moving forward. So hopefully Oscar will maybe just take a deep breath.
It's Logan Brown who takes the roughing penalty, and he'll have a seat for 2 minutes. Kennett needs to kill this off. Currently trailing Downingtown East by a score of 2-1. Here with just about 7 minutes to go in this first period. Nino makes some moves, cuts into the middle, peels away at the circle, tries to feed it, but got cut off, and Kennett's able to move it out to the middle. Banked back in. DeWitt's first to it. Offsides called, goes down in towards the net. Flutie will just direct it into the corner. Downingtown looks to head up ice, and there they go. Colin Franciscus with speed all the way around behind the net. Gets to the top of the circle, and they get set up. Nichols steps in, gets shot, but it hits bodies in front. Aiden will just find it through traffic and cover it up and take the whistle.
Franciscus is feeling it. He just waved his coach off for a change. And he listened.
To face off down in the Kennett end. Kennett wins the face-off, ends up on the stick of Mott. He'll take it down, get the shot through traffic, ends up on the boards behind, but Ganley's there. Puck off the outside of the net. Kennett doing a good job to kill some time there in the Downingtown end. Nichols gains the blue line. Nice feed to the middle. Nino's cut off. Mott will move it out to the neutral zone.
Nice job by Fisher.
Bouncing puck off the skate of Fisher. Back to Nichols. Looking to hit Roberts, but that pass was behind him. Serzales feathers it up to Ganley, and he'll just loop one into the Downingtown end with just a few seconds remaining on the Brown minor. Up to center ice. Last seconds tick off, and we are back to even hockey. Showers off the bench. He'll put it out to center ice. That one checked away from Mott. Ganley jumps on the loose puck, and he'll just float one in as he heads off on a change.
Good kill. Good kill.
Slowick over the line. Battle within his skates. He gets rubbed off the play. Smallmon goes and gets a body on one, but the puck still ends up out in the neutral zone, and they'll just poke it into the Kennett end. Off the glass. Slowick gets it to Serzales. Oscar from behind the net, looking for an open lane. He'll just lift one down into center ice. Franciscus is there to pick it up. Tries to put it in. Still stays with the puck and gains the zone off of Mott. Big rebound, but he had lots of help to clear that out. Puck drifts in. Roberts first to it. Bank it out to center ice. Franciscus in the zone. Over, big waffle board save there by Mott. Latch from the blue line, he'll just bank it down low. Showers tried the other side, but Downingtown still with it. Latch takes a shot. It was heading wide, but Downingtown still in control. Latch in the corner. Goes to Franciscus at the blue line. He'll put one through traffic, but Mott sees that all the way, gloves it, and hangs on.
That was an easy one for him.
3:21 to go here in this first period. Kennett trailing Downingtown East by a score of 2-1. Kennett gets that face off, tries to get it out of the zone. Brown got caught up by the ice monster.
Yeah, it happens. Happens.
Back to him. He'll feed that back into his own end.
Oh,
Miller
boy.
gets it lost in his skates, gets taken down, but actually did a decent job to kind of shield the puck from the player.
Well, if I know anything about Massimo, and I do, he'll be pretty upset about that one. He'll be angry.
Well, it'd be good to be angry, but no harm, no foul.
Exactly.
You know, big shot there, goes well over the net, hits the glass. Latch will just bang it down low. They'll keep it in the zone. Mott will settle it down. Headed off the glass. Kennett will make some player changes. Harper tucks it in, but Sarazales is there with it. Tries to pass across, but wayward stick. Ends up with Mott. Gains his own, takes the shot, had a good look through. Bit of traffic, but Flutie was there to make the save. Nichols goes in as Franciscus with him, takes the shot, that one goes up and finds glass. Fisher gathers up the loose puck, feeds it to Mott. He's got two in front of him. Mott goes wide, makes the move in the middle, cuts in, and finds the back of the net.
Whoa, what was that? I was waiting for his patented shot, going between the legs, like using him as a screen, but he toe dragged him. Oh, that one was
pretty.
Very pretty, and almost mean. Like, almost mean-spirited. Like, you know.
Only if you're wearing the dark blue.
Well, exactly. Wow, that was, as they say, filthy.
So in the closing minutes here of this first period, Mott's able to tie this game up at 2.
What a goal.
Puck batted around, ends up rolling into the Kennett end. Aiden goes to set it up.
Oh, jeez.
Little miscommunication there is.
I wondered, does Oscar get up swinging on that one? If it's your own player? Yeah, I think they're having a chuckle about it right now.
Yeah.
No injuries, that's good. We all know that Aiden can lay the hits, too.
So after the face-off, they battle for it, but Kennett's able to get a stick on the loose puck, and they'll move it back down to the Downingtown end. Roberts will reverse it. Esposito moved it out through center ice. Kennett gets the loose puck, and they'll look to go the other direction. Off of a few sticks in front of the Downingtown bench. They'll move it to center ice. Esposito got checked as he gained the zone. Kennett looks to go the other way. Ganley across the blue line. Drops it for Mott. Back to Ganley. Goes behind the net, tries to get it back into the middle, but goes off a few bodies and sticks. Ends up rolling, heads the other direction. Showers racing to get to it now. Showers takes a hit, but laid the puck nicely for Oscar. He'll feed it back up for Mott. Nice feed to Ganley. He's got a little open space. Huge shot, but Flutie's there to make the save. Along the board, Showers is able to keep that in. So we're in the final few seconds. Cadillo keeps it in the zone. Ganley in the corner directs it towards the middle. Downingtown's there. They'll put it up into the netting, out of play. We'll get a face-off in their end with only 7 seconds remaining in this first period.
I was just checking to see how adventurous Kennett was feeling. See if they pull the goalie with 7 seconds. Not in a 2-2 tie.
No. So face-off goes right to the middle. Cardillo keeps it in the zone, but I don't think anybody will be able to do anything with that as they send it all the way the length of the ice as the buzzer sounds, ending the first period of play. So 17 minutes in the books. After that, Kennett with 11 shots to Downingtown East's 12, but it's all knotted up where it matters. 2-2 on the scoreboard. We'll step aside for a second and be back with second period action in just a minute. Here we are back as the second period is about to begin.
Well, you know, they answered the call. They got off to a bit of a slow start. When that happens, you know, funny things can happen. And but they definitely came back strong.
Make their way out to center ice. Puck is down and second period underway. Quickly into the Kennett end. Early shot there. Mott sees that all the way and he'll just cover it up. We'll get an early whistle.
I'm glad the music person's on. They're playing tunes between each stop, so that's good. gets everybody moving.
Off the shot there, quick one. Goes right off the glass. Ford kicked ahead. Fisher tries to shield it. Mott, nice feet ahead, try to get it to Ganley. They both go and they're offside, so Kennett will touch up. Try to send that the length of the ice, looking for a home run pass. Gets tipped by several. Ends up on the stick of Aiden, and he'll direct it out. Kennett gains the zone. Nice feed through. Tried to get it to Fisher, but puck wouldn't settle. Good opportunity. Sits there, and it ends up in the net. So, dirty goal in the first for Downingtown. Dirty one here in the second for Kennett. And Kennett now takes the 3-2 lead.
Get in the right position. Battle for the puck. Boom.
I think I was so surprised by that. I don't think I really caught the replay. It might just be the very more celebration. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good celebration, though.
So early here in the second period, Kennett takes the lead. Put along the boards. Ends up rolling down. Neiman chases it down. And Roberts battle ends up with Roberts. Downingtown moves it out of the zone. Esposito centers it. Good opportunity.
Ooh.
Was able to get by quite a few Kennett players. Roberts takes a shot that hits a body. Another put to the middle, deflects behind. After Roberts, he takes one after a little bit of a juggle. Mott's able to settle it down and cover it up.
Quick little shot there. Brown had a nice block. Nice shot block. Those are the tough ones, you know. Nobody wants to get in front of that.
No. Roberts able to keep it in for Downingtown. Sitting behind Mott. Showers worked on in the corner. He's able to get it up to Brown. The second attempt, he directs it out.
Savory's on this guy.
Savory
Lots
on
of pressure.
Franciscus.
Good forecheck.
Able to knock the puck away from him. Left there for Roberts. Roberts. Not sure if he was dropping that to himself. Tried to center to Ricketts. Nichols racing in for it. Brown gets a stick around him, but Nichols with speed. Still turnaround shot. Mott makes the initial save. Puck still loose. He battles forward underneath of a few bodies and covers up.
Good job by Kennett to pick up the extra man in front of the net.
I think after that early go-ahead goal for Kennett, you can tell Downingtown's not too pleased because they've come out swinging since then.
Yep. Yeah, coming in, make sure they know they're there.
Puck down off the glass, so it's all the way down into the Downingtown end. Icing is waved off. I'll try to get it out. Tinney got a stick on it, but was able to get past him. Angle shot there. Mott gets a piece of. Downingtown keeps it in. Top of the circle. Kig save there by Mott. Second opportunity. He'll snatch that right out of the air and hang on.
So casual. I'll just take that. Maybe it's because, I don't know, is it maybe because I'm 50 now and I don't have any reflexes? Is that possible? That's possible.
I don't think I had reflexes like that when I was in my teens or 20s anyway.
No, that's a good point.
The face-off, they battle for it. Kennett's able to get a stick on it, move it out to the middle. Mott to Ganley, and they'll circle back. It's running out of real estate, got it to Mott down low.
Man, they just cycle the puck so well. Look at this.
Fisher, right to Ganley. Ganley takes the shot, and I think Flutie got a piece of it because it didn't find its way to the back of the net.
No, he got it. That was a good save.
And gets by out into the middle. Franciscus will gather it and put it in deep. Mott will settle it down and shield it for a second. Weird bounce off the glass. Ganley will reverse. Schillinger's there with it. Tries to go up to Fisher, but Franciscus reads that. Right back to Franciscus. Stripped from Mott. Mott cuts right out and dangerous.
I think Aiden might have words for him on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Aiden might be talking to Mott.
Go around, go around. Finally move it out. Kennett will make some player changes. Mott stays out there and stays with it. Looks like they were changing defense. Ganley to Mott, right back to Ganley. Ganley from behind. Reverses, gets checked, but Mott's on the loose puck.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty.
So we get a slashing minor.
Yeah.
I don't even think.
The good news is, I think he got him right on top of the laces, so at least he, made him feel it.
Oh,
it always cracks me up when guys, they whack him in the shin pads. Like, guys, it's the shin pads. They're not hurt.
No.
And then you get to 2 minutes, you put your team down. Back of the legs, that's how you do it. Really let him know.
Yeah, there you go. Where there is no padding.
No padding at all. Oh, he didn't like that change. Too late, they said. Ben's gonna have to
Muscle it out.
That's right, yep. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. He wins the face-off anyway. Savory will roll it around the far side. Latch was there to keep it in. Trying to get it to Roberts. Off a stick, he gets the shot in. That's all out of the way to make the save. Back over to Roberts. Corner angle shot. Mott has that covered up well, and he'll take the whistle.
Well, now he can make that change. He is so good on the face-offs, though.
Yes. Sits there. Kennett's able to get a stick on it, and they'll send it the length.
Henry Small putting pressure on. I like this. Get the freshman some experience.
Out to the middle. Mott reads that. He'll just skate around with it a little bit. Kill some time. Shields the puck. Pokes it to himself. Takes a huge shot. I think it went off a body and ends up finding glass. Kennett still keeping it in. They center it, but being short, there's nobody there. Roberts fed it up. Again, Mott reads it, chases the bouncing puck. Franciscus, Savory, but Resposito keeps it into the point, and finally they move it out to the middle. Latch at center ice, gains the zone. Puts on the brakes in the corner, tries to feed it across. Savory was in good position to make a play on that.
Great play by Savory.
Good work from Nichols to shield it, but his shot was blocked. Spin around clearing attempt. 20 seconds remaining in the Ganley minor. Quick shot from Mott goes wide. Roberts all the way across, and at the last minute, open man finds the back of the net, and they tie this game at 3.
Give credit where credit's due. That was a great pass by the Downingtown player. And he had all the room in the world because it was just, he got everybody to bite.
And so once again, the game is knotted up. 3 aside.
East making the statement, we're not going away.
Floated in. Slowick will chase it down in the corner. Back the other direction. Small and Mauner in the corner. Bounced along the boards. Downingtown's able to move it out. Ricketts. Good work there from Sarazales. Tried to got it back to Henry, but had his stick knocked away from him as he kind of looked at the refs like.
Yeah. I think the refs were like, hey, this is big boy hockey. Hang on to your stick.
Hold on tighter.
Yeah.
Oscar will bank it off the glass, but kept in the zone. Try to take the shot through traffic. Oscar making his presence known. Fed up and in. Bodies all come together in front of the Kennett bench. Fisher, good work to cut that down. Mott tries to get it to him, but missed it along the boards. Banked all the way up. Ganley just gets a stick on it as it deflects past him. Fisher ridden off the play in the corner. Mott gets it to Ganley almost, but they got just enough of it to disrupt.
Yep.
So he couldn't get it cleanly.
Oh, he came in. Man, I did not like that hit.
Nice, pretty play in front. Flutie will slide out and cover up as a few dangerous players on the ice in front of him.
Give Mott credit for keeping his cool on that. A lot of players would get pretty angry and maybe take a dumb penalty. Mott just fights through it.
So just under 9 minutes remaining here in this tied second period. Kennett and Downingtown East with 3 each. The face-off, quick shot there. Flutie gathers up in the midsection and then dives on top.
Love that, right off the face-off. Nope, imagine that. Ben wins another one.
Clean win. Latch and Mott come together. I think that's a common meeting
I think
in this one.
Yeah, they're catching up. See how things are going.
Quick shot all the way in from Colin Franciscus. Aiden saw that all the way. Lucas with speed through the neutral zone. Cuts to the middle, gets around one. Second opportunity. They finally poke it away from him in the corner. Farrell tries to clear it, but couldn't get that one out. He and Showers battle for it along the boards. Ends up on the stick of Mott, but it's poked away from him out the center. Cardillo back for it. Turn around back to the middle. Nichols is there at the blue line. Fisher sidesteps a check at center ice. Huge hit underneath of us, and arms are going up, and
not sure what the call is.
I'm going to say that's at least a rough.
About to find out. Oh, they're talking. Maybe boarding. No, there we go. All right, we'll take that. Boarding would have been bad.
Oh, yeah, no, that would have been ugly. So, Mr. Mott will have a seat for 2 minutes. Boarding is the call.
You know, you can kind of see it coming with the physical play. There are a couple of last couple of shifts they've been running a bit, and some high hits too.
So Kennett finds themselves shorthanded once again. They battle for it down in their own zone in the corner. DeWitt puts it to the boards but stays in the zone. Latch from the blue line. He'll take the shot from there. Was looking for a deflection. Nothing coming. Mott will melt that down for a whistle.
Yeah, I'll take that shot from all the way out there all day long. Cold here tonight.
It is cold in here tonight. It's supposed to be a common thing these days.
Yeah,
cold in an ice rink.
In an ice rink, that's weird.
Who would have thought?
I don't know.
Roberts is looking to wind one up, but didn't really get all that, and you can see his frustration.
Well, you immediately look to the stick. You know that's when something. Oh, it must be the equipment.
Always.
It's like golf.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Nice ricochet off the glass to clear the zone. Flutie came out to make a play on that. Back over to Roberts. He'll just put it down low. Ganley's in pursuit.
This is an aggressive
Franciscus
kill.
gets tied up with Ganley. Ends up on the stick of Fisher, and he'll bring it in. Fisher sidesteps Nichols, and he'll just roll it down low. Trying to hang Colin Franciscus down there on the blue line, but he does end up with the puck, but he'll have to skate it in.
That's off. Come on. All right. Jeez. There was too much of a delay there. It was a country mile. I don't know if a country mile is any longer than a normal mile.
See, now I need to write that down because now I got to look it up. I need to know these things.
Yep.
So 33 seconds remaining to the Mott Minor. They face it off in the neutral zone. Puck ends up with Resposito in the Kennett end, tries to drop it for Ricketts. Savory will direct it in. One last rush attempt here for Downingtown. They send it, Cardillo's there with it. And he'll bank it all the way down, and that will just about do it. Power play for Downingtown has ended, so we're back to five-a-side hockey. Mott with some fresh legs out of the box. He's looking to make a statement. Tries to center it, put it in the middle. I don't think he realized that his teammates were heading off on a change. Battle for it. He'll send it there. That one gets by everybody. Heads to the other side. Ganley, big shoulder check into the boards. Franciscus gathers up. He'll gain the zone. End up going wide. Rolls it all the way across. Nobody's there. Fisher will direct it out. Banked out to the middle. Showers will cut that off. Hold over Fisher. Fisher's well marked along the boards. They'll go back. Showers up to Ganley. He had player on his back. The referee is
Literally.
yes.
Literally.
The referee is now. This one they'll whistle ice.
That one's an ice.
Yes.
That one's an ice.
There's a lot of no-no-nos the other direction, but that one we get.
Well, it is Halloween. I mean, I'll bet you these guys have a Halloween party to get to. So they're like, no icing, no offsides, let's just play.
Run the clock.
Run the clock.
Tie score be damned.
Ganley with a little stomp on that guy's stick. I'd like to see the tape job right about now. Guarantee you it's in half.
Puck right into the middle. Second opportunity.
Oh, boy.
They get a shot, but it goes up and over. Another chance there. And it finally widely as he just lifts it and sends it the length of the ice. That one was, the timing was almost right.
That was.
Mott was chasing it down.
Yeah.
Flutie realized he had no other choice but to come out and make a play on it.
Yeah, that was, that could have gotten interesting, to say the least.
So let's face it, history has shown that if you give anyone on that top line of a Kennett like an 8-inch advantage.
Oh boy, Mott took one right under the chin. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Both hits high, both hits on the head. It looks like it got Mott right in the neck. Joe is letting his opinion be known in a strong manner. Not that I disagree, but you have two really dangerous hits, like right off of the face-off. Lucas took a stick right to the throat. And to be honest, I was looking at that. I did not see what happened to Ben Fisher. He is definitely shaken up on this play. And Coach Joe is letting them know that, you know, when you start letting these kids run around, this is the kind of stuff that happens, and you kind of lose control of the game if you don't make those calls early. Ben is up. Yeah, Ben's a pretty tough kid. I don't like seeing him shaking up. They must have really took one. Don's letting them know his position as well, and you know, unfortunately, unfortunately, if they don't catch that, there's not much recourse.
So everybody's being attended to. They at least seem okay for now. Hopefully that is the case. He goes up to Sarazali's at the blue line. He'll put it towards the net, goes through traffic all the way to the corner. Downingtown, that's cut off by Schillinger. He'll take the shot. Flutie sees that all the way and will just glove it.
Good job by Schillinger. Steady defenseman.
So looks like the trainer's down there giving a little concussion protocol just to make sure his bell's not rung.
Yep, conversation. Although, you know, with any of these kids, teenage boys, I don't know how you judge it off the conversation. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure conversation's not the primary thing they look at. Oscar keeps it in.
Nice little pass there.
Turnaround goes through the slot. Nobody was there to get a stick on it. They'll roll it the other direction. Henry to it. Good job to keep that in. Slowick pinned along the boards. Tinney tries to help out. Good work from Schillinger to keep that in. Still stays
really,
with it.
Yeah, Schillinger with the battle there.
Lift one all the way out. They're looking for Esposito, but that gets well ahead of him. He'll track it down in the corner. So Sally's will move it up the boards. Small Mullen's able to direct that out. Tried to get it to Slowick, but that was ahead of him.
Oh, I like that. The freshman snows him.
Slowick.
Slowick with the snow job. Nice.
And he's going to shake it out.
Oh, yeah.
Flutie's got a...
He's smiling, but, you know, I'll tell you what, his teammates they're gonna have his back. Attaboy, Slowick. I like it.
So face-off ends up on the stick of Mott, gets the shot to Flutie. He makes the initial save, but it stays in play. Out into the middle, Mott does a good job to get in front of that to keep it in the zone. Big shot, that's blocked. Cardillo kicks it ahead, but that one gets by him and off to the races. Franciscus cuts in, tries to make the move, but Mott slides across and says no.
Ooh, big save. I'll tell you, who was that? Franciscus? He turned the afterburners on. He turned the afterburners on. That was quick. Great save. Well, looks like Ben's getting his helmet back.
That's an encouraging thing.
Yeah.
Win the face-off. Mott, he's got one in front of him. Able to get by Roberts, gets the shot off, arm goes up,
there we go.
And we are going to probably get a hold. Hooking will be the call, so Kennett will go to the power play with 1:57 still left in the game, the period.
Period, yeah.
So they'll be able to close out this period with a man advantage unless they do something with it early, which wouldn't be a bad thing.
We'd like to see that. That's not a bad way to end your period for sure. I always hated getting... I love it. Power play, baby.
Off the draw, comes on the stick of Mott. He's got room, cuts to the middle, takes the shot, just kind of feathered that through. Ends up hitting the glass behind. Ganley in the corner, giving some space. To Oscar on the point, right back to Ganley. Ganley from the circle, goes through traffic, up to the line, but Mott keeps it in. Banks it to Savory, that jumps his stick. They try to clear, second attempt, they finally do, and it'll go the length.
There's that third defenseman.
Yeah, absolutely. Mott to Ganley at the line, leaves it there for DeWitt. DeWitt comes in, gets the shot. Second opportunity from Savory.
Hot dang. Oh, man.
Bouncing puck right in front, ends up with Savory again. He'll roll it to Mott. Mott jumps in, takes the shot, high riser, goes up and over. That one's able to split the defense and roll through the neutral zone. So Kennett will have to touch back up as we're under a minute to play here in the second.
We got a very passionate fan encouraging Mott to hit the net.
Leaves it there at the line. Ganley will try to come in. He gets checked off, but Savory's there to pick up the loose puck. Serzales through traffic, gets it there. Flutie makes the save. I don't think he really saw it. He was just in good position. Up to the line.
Oh, that was close. Lucas shaking his hand out a little bit. I can't tell.
Yeah, I think that just on that play at the blue line, I think he got a little chop of the stick at the hands. So it hurts, but not the same as dropping car wash equipment on your fingers.
I mean, you know, that's, what do you say, 50 pounds plus 125?
It's about 100 pounds of
that's
steel dropping on my finger.
That's just physics. Your
finger loses.
Your finger loses every time.
Mott will pick it up at his end. He's only got a few seconds left to work with. Over to Ganley.
All right.
7. Cuts into the middle, loses the puck.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Second, there's the buzzer, ending the second period. So Kennett will have 4 seconds of power play to start the third.
I got a little carried away there, screaming at it like it was like I'm a fan.
Well, you are a fan.
I am a fan. That is true.
All right, so we'll take a quick break as everyone else here does, and we'll be back with the final third period action in just a minute. As the referee blows his whistles a few times, I think you're right. I think he's got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
Even the people below us, as they're blowing the buzzer.
Yeah.
They want to get this game moving.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Well, and I don't know about you, but in my 20s, the Halloween parties were the most fun. Oh, he's getting, oh, he's angry. He's an angry elf.
It's good to see number 10, Ben Fisher, back on the ice.
There we go.
So,
yeah, that makes me feel better. You hate to see anybody go out.
So Kennett will start with 4 seconds of man advantage.
That might be all they need. Let's go, boys. I jinxed it.
No such thing.
That's right. My guy.
Cardillo from behind. He'll roll it around. That one gets by Fisher, but they're able to keep it in the zone. Goes off a body. A dangerous spot, but no one there to really do anything with it. Cardillo with a good shoulder in the corner. It's right back to him. Goes off the outside of the net. Lucas will pick that up, and he'll just float one ahead. Ganley racing for it as it rolls in on Flutie, and he'll cover up. That's like seeing your life flash before your eyes if you're a goaltender and somebody like him barreling in.
Yeah, and he's got the jets to do it, and the guy just scores goals.
Yeah,
I mean it's literally his thing.
And so enthusiastic about it, as we heard from those first couple goals in that first game.
First goal. I think that's how he said it, right?
Something like that.
First goal, yay. Like the Terminator. I am here to score goals.
Puck bounced up, kept in, rolled back down low, ends up drifting towards Flutie. He'll just cover it up and take the whistle. Yeah, I guess, you know, you've got that kind of ability and you score goals like that. I mean, it just kind of loses its...
It's what you're supposed to do, right? Like, you're already wired to think. Me, if I scored a goal, it was like an accident. It's like, oh, look at that happen.
Puck sitting in the slot. It goes off a few bodies. Downingtown's able to move it out. Goes through the skates of Showers. He'll chase it down. He's got Franciscus with it. Ends up with Mott. He's able to get it towards Ganley, but that goes ahead of him. Esposito gets the zone. Mott kicks out, makes the save. Ganley, nice turnaround. I don't even know how he knew Mott was there. Mott gets around one, takes the shot.
Oh.
Flutie gets the initial piece, and it just drifts wide.
Yeah, that
Got just enough of it, because otherwise that could have been the one. Because again, right now we're looking at a tie game here in the third. Banked off the boards. Fisher to it. He'll direct it out. All the way down. Mott racing for it. Mott in the corner puts it right into the slot. No Kennett players there, so Downingtown will send it the other direction, and that'll be icing.
I think there was a pile of snow there, to be honest. Steered it in the other direction.
If it were on the other end of the ice, I'd say it was the pile that Slowick left.
Yeah, that's still, I can't wait to shake his hand on that one. Like, you snuck that one in there.
Puck drifts out to the middle. Esposito, as there are two of them. I think they've got a couple of matching names on this Downingtown team.
Yeah, a couple of brothers, it looks like.
Thatcher, number 13, and Beckett, number 91. Back to head for Neiman. He gets ridden hard into the boards by Lees.
And there's a Franciscus. There's a 40 and 64 brothers.
Sent back through, ends up going through the skates of Brown. Schillinger's there to pick up the loose puck. Sends it over for Savory. Nice feed to the middle to Oscar. He feeds it to Mott at center ice. Mott takes a couple bodies. You can just see when he touches the puck, the other players just look how they're going to try and line him up. It's because that's the only... Oh, second opportunity. Good attempt, but Aiden's there in position and slides across to keep it out.
You know, honestly, you can't look at the puck. He's going to dangle you. You can't reach for the puck. He's going to go around you. Your best bet is to try to get in his way. And the thing is, you know, you don't need to crush people. If you can separate the person from the puck, that's helpful. Now, that being said, that's also very difficult to do with him.
Oh, yeah.
He's so good at avoiding the big hits.
And usually it takes two or three of them.
It does, yeah.
If it's one-on-one.
Yeah. No, it's almost not fair.
It's face off down in the Kennett end. Poked around. Ends up Cardillo behind. Bodies come together in the corner. Downingtown tries to roll it to the middle. He was looking for Nichols. Mott with it, banks it ahead, looking for Ganley. He was covered by Latch. Forced back out to center ice. The other direction they go. Franciscus. It's around Cardillo, tries to get the shot off. Mott got a piece of that. Fisher behind the net. He's looking to bank it for Ganley. He's able to just at least direct it ahead. You've got him and Mott. Mott with it, right over to Ganley. Ganley with open space, hits the pipe. Mott turnaround shot goes high and hits glass.
Wow.
They work on it, still loose in front. And finally, Flutie lays on top of it after getting shelled.
What a sequence. That was something.
Yeah, that was the second time that pipe rang so loud that they heard it in another state.
Yeah, the net 2 for 2.
right off the face-off shot.
Face-off, yeah. Another win by Ben.
Dig for it. Good work from Ganley. It's the Fisher. They work along the boards. Finally moved out. Ricketts loses it in the skates, and Mott's there to pick it up. He'll put it towards the net.
Interesting. Should have blown the whistle.
Yes, there's the goaltender played it.
On that, yeah.
Rolls it through. Gets by Ben. He'll force it down low. Ganley along the boards. It's again back low end. Bank it up and ahead. Oscar has to reach back for it. Ended up leaving the zone, so he'll retreat out. Turn around and go back. Oscar leaves it there for Ganley. I don't think he was ready for that, so luckily he was able to get a stick on it. Oh, right point blank shot. Mott's able to make the save. They dig for it behind. Downingtown comes up all the way up to the blue line through traffic. Eden got a piece of that and kept it wide. Still chopping for it, ends up on the stick of Nino. He diving, tried to keep it in and does. Ganley with it, he'll just lift one and send it the length of the ice, and they'll roll on edge and get an icing call.
Get an icing, settle things down, regroup here. I feel like there was a little bit of running around last 2 minutes. Got our snow blowers out there, number 33, slowing.
So just over 11 minutes to go in regulation here in this third period. Tie score 3-3. Kennett and Downingtown East. Rolled into the slot, bouncing puck, gets forced back down low. Nichols over to Lee's the blue line. Lees will take a shot. That one will go wide and hit glass. Slowick along the boards. He'll direct it out. I think he was looking to get that to Smallmon, but banked out to the middle. With speed. Lost possession. Cardello's there to pick it up. Puck rolls out to the middle. Kennett will make some player changes. Downingtown will send it back in. And the Kennett team is telling the referee to make sure he calls ice. I don't think he would have otherwise.
No, I think they're trying to get to that party.
So what are they dressing as? What do referees dress as for Halloween? Referees?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. They don't seem like a creative bunch, to be honest.
Shot from the blue line. That was Showers.
Do you think like maybe they dress up as like an accountant?
That's about right.
Yeah. Something really, rule follow. IRS agent. They're an IRS agent doing audits.
Showers.
Oh boy.
Sayers Alley's tried to one-time that, but didn't really get good wood on it. I guess good carbon fiber.
Good carbon, yeah, but it doesn't really flow like that, like.
Nice feed, Ganley with some open space. He's racing down, he gets, that's really good speed from Roberts to catch up.
He's giving him a hook. Mott wants him to wanted the penalty shot, but no, not getting it today. I don't think he had the 2 steps, I don't think he had that clear delineation, but it was definitely a hook. Yes, the power play.
So Kennett will get a power play here. It's number 12, Roberts. I mean, he caught up to Ganley. I don't think he really needed to hook him. But
no, I would agree. He had some wheels. I'm predicting Ben's going to win this.
Kennett the man advantage for 2 minutes as they look to untie this game. Mott to Ganley. Goes to Fisher down low. He tries to feed it back through, ends up rolling back to Mott at the blue line. Ganley from the circle takes the shot through traffic, but Flutie's in a good spot, able to make the save.
You know, when you have a center that can win the faceoffs with that kind of percentage, the confidence it gives you to be able to run plays and know that he's going to get the puck and win it for you. I mean, he's got to be 4 for 4 on the power play faceoff so far. Just that was 2 for 2.
The Fisher goes to the middle, was looking for Ganley, but it gets deflected and ends up out in the neutral zone. Mott in possession. He'll skate in. Gets the shot. Was looking for an angle. Almost had one, but Flutie again in good position.
And DeWitt in good position, because if that goalie puts out a rebound, DeWitt was right there. Getting in the dirty areas.
It's another offensive zone draw for Kennett. Good turnaround shot. Flutie. He was ready for it, but made the save anyway. Mott over to Ganley. Right back to Mott at the blue line. To Ganley. Oh, got it over to Sarazales, and somehow he couldn't bury that.
That was something.
He had a lot of net to look at.
He had all the net to look at, yeah.
Back to Mott at the blue line.
He's going to want that one back, I'm sure.
Kennett set up and get a good cycle going. Fisher to Mott at the blue line. Back to Fisher. In the middle, gets the shot, gets deflected and stays wide. We're 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Kennett. Ganley takes the shot, and he'll find the back of the net to break this tie.
Ganley, after hitting the post a couple of times, buried that one. Great pass. You know, Kennett just had a lot of patience in that power play. Good opportunities. Hasn't warmed up any.
No, I don't expect that it will. Cold doesn't bother me except the fingers.
Well, even, yeah, especially the smash one now.
Puck pops in the air. Neiman will push it into the zone.
Neiman with good pressure. Great forecheck going here right
now. Showers tries to get it right into the middle. Deflected and moves out. Cardillo worked on there. Ended up getting the shot on, but it was right at point blank range, so Mott was able to make the save. So what are you dressing as for tonight?
I'm dressing as a light bulb.
Shot there goes wide. Ice Monster reaches up and grabs one of the Downingtown players. Turn around with speed. Nichols tries to make the move, gets forced wide. Cardillo bodies him into the corner. He'll dig for the puck. Ganley has it. Ganley makes the move, stays with it all the way over, was looking for Mott, but that one gets by him. Mott behind. Over to Fisher, goes right through, ends up with Ganley on the other side. His pass attempt gets deflected out to center ice, and Showers has to go back to his own zone to retrieve. Over to Cardillo. Banks that ahead. Esposito has it at the blue line, but he had to wait for his brother to get out of the zone. He rolls it around. Mott to Fisher. He's pinned along the boards. Able to kick it ahead to Ganley. Ganley feeds it to Mott. Gains the zone, cuts to the middle, gets around at least one, then gets checked off the play. He and Latch go at it in the corner.
Ganley with a big hit.
Bodies flying.
Yeah, it's getting
off the skates of Oscar. Ganley will just lift one into the zone. Up through the neutral zone. Ends up on the stick of Nichols. He'll turn around and gain. Worked on in the circle, is able to put it towards the net. Mott just moves that behind. Oscar was looking for Ganley. That was behind him, but goes off his skate and ahead of him. Off the stick of Brown. So Rosales gains it behind the goal line. Loses it there, goes out in front, but
oh boy,
that was a lucky play for Kennett. Ganley skates back. He had quite a few in front of him and peels back for some space. Center ice, he'll just lift it in.
oh boy.
Showers off the boards, turnover. Turnaround shot in traffic. Showers was looking for Brown, but Esposito is able to cut that off. Downingtown in their own end. They move out. Savory works on Latch. He hits a shot. Flash of leather from Aiden as we tick down to the 5-minute mark.
Well, Kennett's got to regroup here. A couple of big-time turnovers in our own zone. We're quite lucky they didn't tie it up with that because they gave him some point-blank opportunities. Sometimes simple and out is the way to go.
Freshman line out here. So Rosales working behind the net. Goes off behind. Tinney's there with it. Tinney checked, but at least able to get it out to the neutral zone. Henry leaned on. Back behind. Oh, it's a weird bounce in front of the net. Downingtown moves it out. Henry gathers up, and he'll just direct it back in and head off on a change. Racing into the Kennett end. Drop pass there was looking to get it to Nichols. Ends up with Mott. He's got 4 players in front of him.
Not a worry.
No?
Not a worry. 1 on 4. Let's do it.
Downingtown in the neutral zone. Kopecky was knocked down as he was coming in. Fisher makes a few moves through the neutral zone and gains the zone. Gets the shot, waffled up and out of play.
All right. What percentage of players under the age of 18 would know what a waffle board was?
This is the thing you make breakfast with.
Exactly. They would
It's
not
a Belgian
know.
waffle board.
God, the old gear was so great. I mean, the pads would get heavier as the game went on. Just
Soaking up sweat.
All the water. All the sweat.
That's why they smell so good.
Oh. The gear of the old, that stinky, man.
I know I've probably told this story every year since doing this, but I still remember when Eddie was, I don't know, 6, 7, whenever he learned to skate.
Yeah.
And we were in the back rink at the U of D. And of course, where those locker rooms kind of come out in the middle.
Yep.
And we finished up, and the 2 teams are coming out, and they're probably, I don't know, high school, older age. And of course, the just smell comes with them. And he wrinkles his nose and just looks at me and is like, what is that? I'm like, that is hockey.
That is hockey. That right there is success.
Bodies come together at the blue line. Puck ends up. Mott with it. He'll feed it up to Ganley, and Ganley gains the zone. Gets it over to Mott. Right over to Fisher. He's got open space.
Oh, he just got a piece of that with his blocker. Wow.
Ganley at center ice. He'll feed it to Mott. He'll get it in. Cuts through 1 and 2, and then finally checked by the third. Francisco with speed, gains the zone. Forced wide turnaround shot, goes through the slot to the other side. Nichols goes across. Savory tried to get a stick on that. Up to the point. As we are under 2 minutes to play, we'll have to keep an eye to see if they're going to pull the net. Back into the Kennett end. Showers will roll it around. Gets by Sarazali, but Savory's there. He's able to bank it out, at least to the neutral zone. Nichols back in. Still keeping an eye on Flutie as we're now down to 1.5 minutes. Savory in possession. He's got some open space to work with. Feeds to Mott at center ice. Mott checked at the blue line. Downingtown will lift it, send it all the way down and in. Sarazali's is there to get it. Still keeping an eye on Flutie. Fed back up to Mott. Fanned on the first pass, but he'll direct it in. As we reach the final minute of play.
Yeah, it'd be tough to pull him when you know that you got that line out there. You got Mott, Ganley, Fisher. That's a tough look.
Yeah.
Are you gonna grab that stick or not? Oh, we got a timeout. Short play.
So 57 seconds remaining in this third period. Kennett holding on to a 1-goal lead by a score of 4-3. Shots in this game are even at 38 apiece. It has been a rock'em sock'em robot kind of night.
It sure has. Back and forth. There have been some big hits.
Some clean, some not so.
Some clean, some maybe borderline.
I don't even know borderline.
Yeah, just outright, just outright. But they hung with them, and it's going to come down to the wire here. That's for sure. They got a couple guys that can fly.
Oh, they definitely do.
We saw that.
Thank you to those of you watching our broadcast. I'm sure most of it will be watched in repeat delay because, you know, everybody's out trick-or-treating.
That's right. That's right. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I enjoy handing out the candy and seeing what these kids come up with, costume-wise. But you gave me the chance to do that over this. I'm going to do this. I will say that. I'll be curious to see what they're doing after the game.
Final minute. Look to move it out. All the way down, shot towards the net. Mott makes the initial save, and then he'll dive out and cover up.
For him. It kind of caught him off guard. And here we go. Flutie is out.
So empty net.
Look at that. Oh, he's got all the stuff. Empty nets now on the screen. Oh.
Off the face-off, Kennett wins it. Mott, center ice, got lots of space, and there it is. He'll seal this one.
Right in the center. A dagger in the heart of Downingtown.
So the insurance goal is we are down to, oh, I didn't stop the clock. We're at 41 seconds remaining. Kennett now with a 2-goal advantage.
I love that cushion.
Oh, without question. Downingtown heads up ice. Latch with speed. Gets the shot. Mott makes the save. Body into the corner.
I don't like the way he fell in the corner there.
No, I don't like to see anybody go into the corner head first.
No. I think that was Henry.
And they're skating a player up ice. Yeah. Call him for a trip, maybe?
It's weird to see Oscar in the middle of that. It's so unusual. I think Oscar was just trying to see what they were doing for Halloween. Well, hopefully Henry's just gathering his bearings before kind of doing a check, hopefully. He fell in the corner pretty awkwardly. Yeah. Yeah. He fell funny.
As he gets to his feet, which is always a good thing to see.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
Now, hopefully, when he did go down, there was some space and he slid into the boards.
Yeah.
You don't want to see anybody go, that's space.
When you get hit 2 feet away from the boards, man, that weird things can happen.
Yes.
You take that initial hit, but then you got another, that the boards are waiting for you. And I think that's what happened here. And he's on his feet now. Oh, he's heading right off.
Well, door right there.
Door right there, so yeah.
Take advantage of it.
Oh, it looks like he's holding his wrist. Hey, he's holding his wrist. So.
All right. He'll get checked out.
All right.
Well, we'll get this last 19 seconds to tick away.
19 seconds till candy.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. You a candy guy?
Oh, my goodness. I don't think I have a sweet tooth. I think that's all of them.
What's your go-to? Oh, you got 5 minutes, Harden.
Wow.
I mean, interesting. Must be a boarding.
So 5-minute major is the call. Oscar will take the shot. They'll dig for it out in front. Flutie makes the save. Bodies go down.
Beeman almost buried that.
They're able to move it out of the zone. And there's the buzzer ending this one. So Halloween night hockey has concluded, and Kennett comes away with the treat instead of the trick.
And there were a few tricks tonight.
Yep.
So, what's your go-to?
Oh, I don't know if I can nail it down to one.
No, listen, you're on your...
I only get one?
Yeah, it's your last Halloween. It's the last house. Somebody just stole your bag. You get...
Oh, I'm chasing them.
What do you want that house to be given out? Let's hear it.
Well, I can tell you my default movie theater candy.
All right.
Is Milk Duds.
Really? Okay.
Yes. The chocolate, the caramel.
Okay.
The fact that, it's usually so hard it almost breaks your teeth.
Yeah.
Unless you get the nice fresh box where it's chewy.
Yep.
Either way, I'm good.
Yeah, you take the fillings out.
Yeah.
Mas! Yeah, that's all right. So then, if that's the movie, what's the Halloween treat?
I think the next one would be Reese's.
Peanut butter cups
of
or
course,
the
cups.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Cups.
That's without a doubt my favorite Blizzard.
All right.
Growing up as a kid, I always loved the 100 Grand.
Oh, that's old school there.
Remember the whatchamacallit?
Yes.
Okay, and then being a Pittsburgher, a real Yinzer, you got the Clark bar.
All right.
Do you ever have the Clark bar?
Yeah.
Regular. I haven't had the dark. I gotta find. So Kevin Mott has just turned me on. I didn't know there was a dark one. We're gonna be in Pittsburgh next weekend, and there is a candy store right in the Strip District where they have all kinds of throwback candy.
All right. Well,
I'll pick you up one.
sounds like a plan for me.
It's kind of like a Butterfinger in that it leaves your teeth, like all that stuff. Oh, it's so good though.
Well, now that we've made all of you at home nice and hungry for candy, we will tell you that we will see you next time. And that next Kennett game is Friday, November 7th, right here at Iceline, 8 p.m. And that'll be against Westchester East. So join us here then. Until then, happy Halloween, and we will see you next time.